back to Gunpla TV, sponsored by HobbyLink Japan. Today we're going to be doing the second part of our aftermarket parts video. But before we get to that, let's have a look at what just came in. First off, the newest HG kit from the Awakening of the Trailblazer movie. This is the Raphael, and I'm not going to open up, but you can see it comes complete with its enormous backpack here. So there'll be quite a bit of time spent constructing that. And the one that I'm most excited about, the newest MG, the desk scythe. I'm actually going to be building this as a series of posts on the HobbyLink TV, so you'll be able to follow my build step by step. So look forward to that, and it should be up soon. And now let's do some aftermarket modifications. All right, next up, I'm going to be putting on these spike rivets, and these things are very small. Because of the size of the kit is very small, I have a 2mm diameter surface to work here, and that means I'm going to use a 2mm spike rivet. Very small. The inside of the spike rivet is actually 1mm. So I get my 1mm pin vise, and I'm going to put it right in the center here of where I'm going to be drilling. And I'm going to slowly make this hole, but I need to go all the way through. So keep the pressure on even until you're right through the other side. So here we go. I'm going through. Now if I were to put this rivet in just as it is, because of the curved surface of the piece, you would have some empty space underneath. It wouldn't sit flush, but I want it to sit flush. Well, I know that the outside of this piece is 2mm, so I'm going to take my 2mm drill bit, and I'm only going to give it a couple turns here to remove the edge. Don't do too much, because if you go all the way through, then that rivet's just going to fall right through that space. And then once I have that, well, I'm going to try and pick up this 2mm rivet. Sometimes it's just easier with your hands, but we'll see what we can do here. And I'm going to stick it in that hole I created, just like this. Now, because I've got the holes drilled to their exact size of the rivet, gravity, then friction will hold it in. However, if you're moving this piece around quite often, it could fall out. So if you want it to stay in, and you want to be sure that it's staying in, well, you can use your cement again, but I'm going to skip that part because we're just making the video here for a tutorial. One thing to consider though, is if you turn this piece over, you can see there's a little bit of the plastic sticking out, and this section right here is where it connects to the shoulder of the kit. So this little piece of metal sticking out is going to interfere with putting this armor piece on. So what I would do before I stick this piece in is I would take my metal cutters, I would just cut it down just enough, and then I would stick it in. And because I've cut it down, my chances of using glue increase. And there we have it. These are my spike rivets. All right, so next up I'm going to be putting on the minus mold, and this is once again HIQ part. Here's the minus mold, looks like a little screw. This one's 4mm in diameter, and I chose this one because that's the diameter of the little circle on this piece. Again, this kit has enough little indentations and things that it's perfect for modifications. Makes it right easy. So I'm going to first of all, I'm going to need to drill that center hole, and they don't indicate on the package the size of the center hole here. So, you know, is it 1mm? I go like this and check. Okay, maybe it is. I'm going to give it a try. Find the center. Again, just for video's sake, I don't have to be perfect, but we'll try and get it there. Keep the pressure on. Slowly make your hole. All the way until you're through. Clean it off. Now, this is 1mm. We're going to try. Is this the right size? Flip this minus mold around. Stick it in there. It fits. But it doesn't fit snug. Right? It's not flush like it could be, because I want it raised a little bit. So because it's not snug, if I were to turn it over, chances are it's going to fall out. So how do you fix that? Well, we're going back to our cement. So let's make sure I got everything ready before I start putting the cement on. Drop a little dab in here. Don't need too much, and just like that, too much. Find out, line it up, push it in, come on, and then you're going to need to let it sit. You're going to need to let it sit till it's dry. So what I would do is I'd put this to the side and work on the next one. See, I've already got this hole in here. Minus molds. So another aftermarket accessory we're going to be talking about today doesn't involve any metal, and it doesn't involve any glue. What it is? Stickers. These are very simple. And when you have little details like this on your plastic kit, sticking a sticker on there will really show it off, really bring attention to that section of the model. So we'll show you how simple it is to do that. All right, so with the HG kits, you'll find that now Bandai is putting more and more detail into the kit, but they don't always give you things you might need to bring that detail out, such as a sticker or a seal or something like that. But luckily we have aftermarket parts. So for this little circle right here, I have my sticker sheet. So I measured this already, and it's 3 millimeters, which means I need a 3 millimeter sticker. So it should be this one. I'm going to take one of these stickers off. This is where my tweezers come in. Find my piece here and drop this on. This is actually just a little bit too big, but I should have gone with a 2.5. And I can use my best friend here, my trusty toothpick. Move it into the proper position. Come on. Whoop. Push it down. There, just like that. And you know, we have these circles here. I could put another one on this circle here. And we have these rectangles. Sorry if you can see. We have this rectangle here. We don't have any rectangles on the sticker sheet, but keep in mind that this is all adhesive on the back, so you could actually just cut the size you need out of this edge here and then put it on. And you can fill a lot of the grooves on your kit just by using this unused portion of the sticker sheet right here, all these edges. You normally wouldn't use them, but they're perfect. Just cut the size you need and you're good to go. I hope everyone enjoyed our previous episode about painting, and we've already got a few comments and questions. Most of it revolves around how much paint is enough. Well, it really depends on the kit you're using and the result you want to achieve. For example, on an HG kit, you can see there's 2, maybe 3 colors. You're only going to need 1 can of each color, so there's 3 cans in total. And on MG kits, it's the same for some of them too. On this kit, I only use 2 colors, so 1 can of each. However, depending on the amount of detail you want to go into, if you look at my unicorn here, I have 2 different colors for the armor. I have a different color for the weapon and the feet. I have a different color for the backpack, and I have 2 different colors for the frame. So you're going to need a can of each at least for all these different colors. If you're using a bright color and you want it to really shine through, you're going to have to do multiple coats, and that's going to add more cans to your total. We want to thank everyone for watching this episode and for your support so far. It's been great. We really appreciate the feedback you've been giving, and we look forward to continually bringing you more and more Gunpla related videos. On HobbyLink TV, you can find the newest entry for the real grade Gundam I'm building. You'll also see some great models. We've got some amazing models, pictures of the O that just came out. Someone produced a fantastic kit that I'm kind of envious of. So until then, keep building Gunpla, keep practicing, and we'll see you later.